Hey fellow fragrance friends and fanatics, how we doing this beautiful fragrance day? Fragrance lovers, fragrance enthusiasts, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're enjoying my content. I've been putting out at least 5 videos a week. I'm very consistent, very hardworking. I hope that you enjoy the work I've been doing. But let's jump into the video all about this Fragrancenet haul, a small haul, but nonetheless a bunch of fragrances that I've really started falling in love with. I really do love these fragrances, and if you ever are wondering and are curious, most of my collection has come from Fragrancenet, and I've recently been buying a lot also from Fragrance by CA. Wonderful, second. I wouldn't even call them secondhand. They're just resellers. Call them the gray market. Call them whatever you want. But they just resell fragrances that big box stores have to liquidate inventory. They legally sometimes have to sell off old stock. So this first one is gorgeous. This is Bisbal de Serene's Ombre Oud. If you haven't heard about this fragrance, you got to know about it. Robes 08 just talked about this one, I believe it was, and guys, it's gorgeous. It smells like a whiskey barrel to me. It's boozy, it's dry, it's woody, and the oud really isn't scary in this fragrance at all. It really isn't. It is a tiny bit animalic, a little bit, but it just makes it sensual. On your skin, it just becomes a little bit sensual. It's not overtly skanky or anything like that. It's not barnyardy, but there is a little bit of that sensual animalic tone. Certainly a fragrance that's going to work better for the night wear, maybe the spring nights, but especially the fall and winter nights. I love that this is a fragrance that's sensual with that animalic tone, but it's still somewhat wearable. If you can't deal with any animalics, this one might scare you off. And this I would say is fairly easy to wear, but does have a little bit of that oud character. But if you're ready to step into a little bit more of the oud world beyond Hugo Boss bottled oud, which I always recommend for first-time oud lovers, or for the ladies, Rogba by the house, or I think it's Latafa. That's also a really good interpretation of Oud Bouquet by Lancôme. This one is definitely a little bit more step into that world of oud. Very sensual. I like the booziness. I like the woodiness. I like the quality of this fragrance. If you don't know Bisbal de Serene, it's a little bit of an extension, a brother-sister company that's a little bit higher end than the normal Hugo Boss fragrances. If you want a really safe, really versatile fragrance, it's maybe a little bit... it's really one of the best of its class as well. Check out the regular Ombre from Bisbal de Serene. It's also a really good fragrance for the money as well. You can get this one, scoop it up for about $40 for a full-size bottle, and 90 mils, worth every penny. Beautiful presentation too. Bisbal de Serene's Ombre Oud. So guys and gals, ladies and gents, my next one is another one that might surprise you. All of these, I guess you could say, are hidden gems. The last one has been talked about a little bit, but this one certainly has not gotten a lot of love. Almost nobody knows about it. This is none other than Oud Prive from the house of Enrico G.I. Now, this house went bankrupt. The inventory was liquidated. And as far as I can tell, Fragrancenet is the only people who are holding this stock. Oud Nobile is absolutely gorgeous, and I will do a full-length review of this one as well. But this, if you're willing to step into the world of oud, also not very scary, pretty easy to wear, pretty understandable, an amazing value for money, an amazing hidden gem. You can get these for often less than $30, sometimes close to the $20 range, depending on if you're using the 35 or 37% off code. And you can get a beautiful fragrance for a very cheap price. These are 100 mils, full-size bottles. I do have to say, when I first smell this fragrance, it comes off a little bit like a dry, slightly bitter incensey quality. I can really detect the Palo Santo. And I'm going to do a full-length review, but this is a more incense-dominant and incense-heavy gourmand fragrance. And it's quite interesting. It's quite, I think it's gorgeous. But when you first spray this fragrance, or if you do decide to buy this fragrance, at first the opening comes off a little bit sour, maybe slightly metallic because of that Palo Santo, and I did have high hopes for it. I thought that maybe I had bought one of the worst, or one of the less fragrances that just wasn't as good from the house. I really do like the Nobile. I really do love that one. This fragrance, though, really, really nice. I do have to say that the dry down is absolutely gorgeous. More of a fall-winter fragrance. Performance is outstanding. If you like spicy caramel and incense, if that sounds good to you, this might be a dream come true. I'll give you a full-length review, I promise, and coming down the pipeline, but a gorgeous juice. The last one here from this haul, again, I only had 3 fragrances, wasn't a huge haul from Fragrancenet this time. This is Luca Wall, and y'all, again, I'm joking because, again, y'all probably are expecting summer fragrances, but I've been in the woody tobacco kind of mood. I've been into those coffee scents, and I was really tempted by this scent. I've been tempted to buy it for so long. I've slept on it. For some reason, I've always held off on buying this one. This one is very similar and very close to Tom Ford's Tuscan Leather, and this one does it great. I do feel like it's a little bit drier, and I do feel like the cherry is maybe less sweet, but that cherry does linger on and hold on with the fragrance for a long, long time. I don't want to spoil the review. I don't want to give all my big pointers and everything that I've come to realize with this fragrance, but the presentation is gorgeous. It's a great value for money, and it is a sensual fragrance. If you like the tobacco scene, and maybe you have a hard time with tobacco, but you do like the smell of that kind of tobacco kind of vibe and leather, trust me, guys and gals, ladies and gents, this is a sensual beast for the fall weather, and it definitely is no slouch on the performance either. All of these fragrances are outstanding in their own ways. Really good fragrances. I'm very happy with these 3 fragrances. And again, I'm not trying to pout myself, and some people would say like pound my chest like a gorilla, like a caveman. Some people don't like anybody talking about masculinity. Fragrances are unisex. You can wear anything, anytime. You can wear florals, you can wear pretty fragrances, you can wear Parfums de Marly Delina for all I care. But y'all know that if you're coming for, if you're watching my channel, if you're looking for recommendations from me, I prefer more masculine fragrances. And if you are a guy who has similar taste to me, who prefers more masculine fragrances, the woodies, the fragrances, the tobaccos, the coffees, the leathers, the ouds, I'm one of your go-to guys, and I can definitely help you with some fragrances. I hope that you found something new today that you might enjoy. Y'all know that I got a sweet tooth too, so some of these are kind of sweet. But I'll see you next time, everybody. I hope that you liked my video today. I hope that you're smelling good out there, being well, being safe, you know, be loving everybody, sharing some goodness out there, loving your brothers and sisters. And I wish you the very best, my friends. Wear what you love, rock what you got, and I'll see you next time, everybody. Let me know, what fragrances have you bought recently, and I'll see you next time, everybody. Peace out, everybody. Bye.